On everyone, I'm shooting this video about the refeed. Hold on, I don't think this is working. Hold on. All right, so now it's working. Okay, so if you're watching on replay, just go ahead, fast forward to like 10 seconds. I know what happened there, a little laggy, but anyway, I'm doing this on refeed. So I'm going to kind of explain what the refeed day is and how, like I said, how adding at least 500 calories to your diet will help you. So refeed day is something I use. I utilize with my clients. I do this all the time. Helps me to lose weight, right? So what you want to do is first off figure out what calories you're eating, multiply it by 20%, right? So I eat around 3,000 calories. If I did that by 20%, 600 calories. Most of you are going to add an additional 400 to 600 calories. So I would do this once per week, right? So it helps me psychologically because I don't know any of you guys, anytime you're in a cut, you're trying to lose weight, burn fat, drop inches, whatever your goal is right now, I'm just trying to burn body fat. It kind of gets to the point where you're like a few weeks in, you're 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in, 6 weeks in, and you're like, oh my God, I can't keep doing this. It's so monotonous. The foods are kind of boring. I'm restricting myself. So you kind of end up falling off. So one thing that really helped me, I kind of stumbled upon this, like just by researching and by doing it without even thinking about it. So one thing is you refeed. Doing a weekly refeed, you'll upregulate leptin levels. So this is the hormone that controls metabolism, appetite, and energy levels, right? So doing this will help that as well as also psychologically give you an extra day. So also when you're in a caloric surplus when you're in a caloric deficit for several days, right? So when you're trying to lose weight, you have to be in a deficit. Your body's primed to use these calories for muscle growth. So once you transition back to a surplus, the refeed will give you, kind of catapult you into the surplus. So you'll utilize the energy with calories for newfound efficiency. So that helps too. So how I would do this, I recommend doing it on like a day you work out. It's my favorite day because to help with muscle growth. I also recommend getting the extra calories. Again, mine's 600. You're probably going to be in the 3 to 600 range. Most people 4 to 600 range. Getting it from carbs because carbs has the strongest effect on replenishing glycogen, especially in the liver and the muscles. It will upregulate leptin, like I said, and shift your body into a state of anabolism, which is basically muscle growth. So you want to get it from the carbs. I know everyone's afraid of carbs. We're trying to lose weight, so we're trying to restrict calories. We're trying to not eat carbs. So I'm telling you to do the opposite, and once per week, I'm telling you, then the cravings go away. So basically every Friday after I play a baseball game, I'll do that. My wife and I, our go-to has been like ordering like wings, fries, stuff like that to get the extra calories. So bigger portions of potatoes, fries, rice, oatmeal, fruits would be the best options. But even if you wanted to have like pasta or like I have fries is like my go-to, it's pretty easy for me to eat 600 calories of fries. I don't know anyone who likes fries, but it's pretty simple, right? Add a treat in there if you need to. But I wouldn't do this as a cheat day, right? So don't do this as like, okay, I'm just going to take Friday, every Saturday, I'm just going to eat whatever the hell I want because that will ultimately set you back. Because again, you need to be in 500 calorie deficit to lose about a pound a week. So if you're having the cheat day, like I've talked about before, those will just set you up to fail. But having this refeed of just bumping you up an extra 400 to 600 calories per week will be just fine, especially if you're doing the right things the other days. You still want to make sure you're avoiding trigger foods, the 7 trigger foods I've mentioned in the past. Those will still ultimately cause you to gain weight and raise inflammation. So, like I said, biggest portions, rice, pasta, oatmeal, fruits would be really, really good during this time, just to get you outside of that comfort zone and help you. I noticed the big thing every time I go into a cut, I always get to that point where I'm like craving things at the end of the night or at the end of the week. So this is a really good one. Other thing I do too is when I'm cutting, I'll have a little dark chocolate, pretty much every night, usually at least 5 times a week. That helps kind of curb appetite. So that I just do a little snack, like 200 to 400 calories. But this once per week, add those carbs. Like I said, I do it from fries, which isn't the greatest, but potatoes, rice, oatmeal, fruit would be amazing. So add those, and you'll notice how much better you'll feel, right? This will kind of push you over maintenance and help you grow muscle too. So hope that helps. This is a quick one. Be safe out there. I'll talk to you guys soon.